So I always dodge talking about my father because my late father, by the way, so because it's still a sensitive topic for me, but I'm getting there. So my father was a very big part, still is living in who I am and who I'm becoming. So I was a daddy's girl, like literally a daddy's girl. If anyone knows me, he knows my dad. So my dad was someone who learned his kids. He would know your potential, your weaknesses, and let you be, like what we literally learned this Sunday. So he was a person who knew to know how to take you as a person who is a social creature, who likes people, who is an extroverted person, and knows how to take even other siblings according to who you are and make you confident and make you feel like you're not an issue, that you're a social creature. Then that's how you were created, that's who you are, and he knew how to go with you. So I have a lot of friends, I have different friend groups. I have, compared to my siblings, I'm the one who is quite outgoing. So you would find, ejo nagiye, tomorrow I'm going, there's always gahunda. But he got to a point where I was like, you're like me, I can see you, you're like me, you're a social creature. So he found a ground that would work for me, that's different from what's working for my siblings. And that showed me how much I am heard, how much I'm respected by him and understood by him, which made me open up to him, open up to who I am, like not shy away to tell him everything that's happening in my life. So he was a person who was there to listen with no judgment. He was quite strict as a parent, but he could switch and become a friend to you and not judge you at all. So that's how I grew up, with a parent who understands, who pushes you to be better and better, but also allows you to be weak in some spaces and not ground you or do something to show you that it's actually kabaye byaciritse, because I wasn't that wise or that smart in class, but he could show me that there's other things you can do apart from school, without telling me to not study, still study, but not make it a big deal that I'm not getting good marks or good grades.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. As my older siblings, both of them are doctors, so you can tell. It was a very competitive household. So the big thing he did was listen more than anything. Listen, give you the time to grow, tell you in a very kind and loving way to change things that may be not going well, and also keep on, I don't know how to plant a seed in me that always told me, you can do this, you can do this. Sharp, you can do this. That's how he used to tell me. I know you can do this, you can do that. Like, there wasn't anything like, hey, so I'm sure, or even when I told him I was going to Miss Rwanda, he was afraid a little bit, as any parent, but in him was like, I know you're gonna do it, and everything. And trust and believe, the confidence I went there with is because of my dad. Him being proud, telling everyone my girl is going to Miss Rwanda and everything. It gave me like an assignment, but still, I was motivated and knew for a fact that a man that I respect so much actually sees something in me that I should also see in myself. So most of the things that he did was listen and nurture confidence in me by showing how much he respects and see something in me. That's quite what he did to me. Let me add one thing for you to hear how present my dad was. So I did boarding for my whole high school, and let me tell you, the visiting day that he didn't come, I think there were 2 for the whole 6 years. In the whole only 2. In the whole 6 years, he was sick the first 3 years, but trust and believe, he came when he was sick, but still came. He never missed a visiting day. So he only he didn't come for 2 times, and I think it was a work thing at the time. But only 2 times in 6 years. That shows you a small glimpse of how much he was a present dad.
And when people hear that he was sick, they think it was
flu
or something.
No,
like
he
that.
was he had hepatitis at the time. He was on a 3rd treatment, I think. Very, very bad. Like, I would see him and cry, but still he would be there. Regardless of how he would feel, he would still come. And trust us, he wasn't very close to home. We were in Butare and we live in Kigali. He would take the journey to come, even if he was sick. So he was a very present dad.
Yeah.